Hey again, friends. Welcome back. We're into Type 2 of our Taito's Milestones 3 on the Nintendo Switch. Quick first look at everything. Tonight we're going to look at the bottom 5 games on the list. It was just how it worked out. I went from the top on the first episode, which you guys can find on the link in the YouTube as well. If you haven't watched it yet, you can more than welcome to do that. Again, huge thanks to our friends at PR Hounds. Thanks to Taito as well for letting us show this one off a little earlier. Of course, it is launching, I believe, Thursday or Friday of this week. So definitely a nice little stocking stuffer for that retro game fan in your household. I've been really digging this collection so far, and it's just been. I think of all the milestone collections and things like this that I've been playing over the last 2 years or so, this one so far has been I want to say the most bang for the buck as far as games goes and the quality of games that are in this thing as well. So now we're gonna get into Kadash here for a little bit, and hopefully not get the glitch I was getting last night when I was playing it off stream. I couldn't get the gate open. And I'm not sure why. I'm guessing I wasn't high enough levels, so we're going to give this a shot now, and Tack has gone to a higher level. It's a one-play. Yes, it is. It's a one-player play game. But you can play 2 players in this. I think you can play up to 3, but I think only on the Switch you can play 2. And we're going to be... I didn't have any luck with the fighter. Well, let's try this and see what happens this time. So let's go back in here and try this again. But yeah, I couldn't get the door open. And I'm not sure why. Well, how about you came? We're waiting for a brave man to arrive. You must know that once the kingdom of desert are, the deers are. See, I've seen that in every tutorial, different things. I guess it depends on who translated it. It's been different spellings too, so I think on the ROM version it's a different spelling altogether, but we got some herbs, and we got some gold, and we got some guys to talk to, and yeah, it's not the gate I was trying to get open here. It's down here further. But we're level 1. We've got 105 gold. We're going to need a lot of gold to get through everything. I'm going to probably use the little... I don't want to say it's a glitch, but it's definitely an early leveling up little tutorial thing. We're not going to talk to everybody. They say, yeah, go to the cave, go to the cave. Well, the cave's right here, so that's where we're going. We're going to the cave. And now we're descending into the 7 levels of hell. That's what we used to say here. But I never finished this in the arcade because it was so expensive and so time consuming, but it's definitely on the list. We're going to do a full playthrough of this eventually, I'm sure. Because I really do enjoy this game. I do have it on the TurboGrafx 16 as well, so maybe we'll try that version. But the exploit we're speaking of is Dad has got to do a higher level. That's good. Dad has leveled up a little bit. These darn bats are still so annoying. And I just fell into the water. I guess you needed the bath. But usually we just do the skeleton exploit a little bit here to get our levels up at least 4 or 5 times before we go on here. Because every time you die, the timer resets anyway, so it's not really a time thing. Alright, so now we gotta go all the way back this way to force the skeletons to respawn. If you get pigs, you went too far. The skeletons give the most experience points at this level, so that's why we're doing it. I just want to see if I can get past the blue door glitch, as I keep calling it, because even the arcade ROM version I have of it does the same thing. So I'm wondering if I wasn't high enough on the level when I was trying to get through it, and it's just like he's not strong enough to go through, so it wouldn't let you. Yeah, we're down to 3 health, so. I've recaptured 10 health points. Again, some of the wording in the translations, too, is like, I've recaptured it. Maybe I've regained or something, or... I've recovered 10 health points. Would have been better choice of words. But we are about to die, so... Dad has died. Rip Dad. I haven't really gained a lot of levels yet, so... Wonder if I should just continue on. Because we do have 4 other games to still show off in this video, so yeah, I might want to just keep moving along here. And you can't kill those eyeballs. Don't try. I've tried many times. Your weapon is not functioning because it just doesn't like to fight those things. That is about to die again because all these rocks. We'll talk to the poor soul. Don't come near these things. Ouch. Yeah. Here comes some black pudding. Black pudding must have taken the money of a lot of dead other folks. See, I always thought you could go that way, but you can't. It's just a dead end. Alright, so we are level 4. Hopefully this gentleman will actually open the door this time. Yeah, he doesn't open the door. This is where I got stuck last night too. He just doesn't open the door. I don't know if you gotta be level 5 or 6 before he opens the door or what, but he's supposed to open the door. You're supposed to go through that little warp thing there, so we'll save it here. Whoops, I didn't want to do that one. I want to go back into here. I want to hit this button. That button. Nope, not that button. This button. No, that's not the button either. It's one of these buttons. Yeah, but he won't open the door. Not sure why he doesn't open the door. It's not that button, you know. It's not that one either. And it's not that one. Maybe it's the, oh, it's the minus, it's the plus button. Alright, so we're going to go create an internet save data place. So yes, we're going to. And we're going to move on to the next game because we've obviously ran into that bug. So go back to the title screen and click the next game on. Of course, that was Kadash. A real quick look at it. Unfortunately, we got stuck, so we'll go through it and we'll play some Thunder Fox, which I had never played before getting this milestone collection, actually. But I have definitely enjoyed playing with it so far. It's kind of like a Contra-esque kind of thing. Again, thanks to PR Hounds, thanks to folks at Taito for giving us a review copy of the compilation to play through a little earlier. Yeah, it's kind of like Contra meets Bad Dudes, kind of meets Double Dragon. You'll see. I got a flamethrower now. And just about blew myself up the Kingdom Come because I hit the wrong button and it wouldn't. Enjoy your barbecue. And thanks for the grenades. Oh, I don't want to waste those. I'll need them later. Not too late. I wasted them. Hit the wrong button and... Yeah, definitely like Bad Dudes meets Contra just because of the figures and everything else. There's not... At least not on this stage anyways, but... You'll see why I made the reference to Contra in a bit. Even in the 90s we had drones, apparently. Just didn't know it. And now this is where I wanted those grenades, because this is the only way I know how to beat this tank is to throw grenades at this guy. Well, I killed his buddy again. Got run over by the tank. It should be on fire now. No, it's not. Okay. I guess it's five grenades to kill the tank. Oh, and I pretty much almost killed myself in the process. Now I got this crazy flying machine. Destroy the Air Force, and this is where I said it kind of meets like Contra, it kind of meets like a whole bunch of games got mashed up and had babies together. But the level of variety is definitely... It's not repetitive, but I would definitely say it's definitely different. So the collection's available on the Switch later this week. I think it might be Thursday or Friday, and of course we're shooting this on Wednesday night, so meant to get the other part of this series done early, but I didn't get a chance to. Work got busy and some other off-season baseball projects took some priority here, so my apologies. But definitely gonna, you'll see full playthroughs of these games very shortly on our channel. But I don't want to spoil everything for everybody that's coming through and getting this themselves later on. But it's like unlike some other compilations and everything else, there are actually instruction manuals included in each of the games too, which is nice, as you can see there from the menus. Plus, the online rankings are nice to have too. I'm gonna make a save point there. We'll continue on. We'll finish this level up anyways, and then we'll go on to the next game in the collection. Oh yeah, it was this guy. I couldn't figure out how to beat this guy. Turns out you just have to shoot the gunner. Down the elevator we go. Oops! That was not part of the plan. Okay, you might want to stay away from the door there, Neil. Especially when it's open. It is an aircraft carrier after all. Alright, the guns are down. I think we gotta backpedal back out of here. Oh, actually, it's one that wants to go this way. Okay. Now it wants us to go downwards. "59 seconds to escape the exploding aircraft carrier." And that's not the way out. I found out the hard way yesterday. Yeah, it's kind of like Bad Dudes meets Contra, kind of meets a lot of those space shoot 'em ups as well. I don't want to know what happens when the timer runs out, so thankfully we're not going to find that out. Alright, so there's 2 stages into this. I'll let you guys enjoy this one on your own. We will play through it very shortly, I promise you that. But we'll create a save interrupt data as well, just so we have a save point, and we'll go back to the title screen. And on to the 3rd game in the collection here, which will be Runark, which I've actually never played. I never played Warrior Blade or Dead Connection. I thought I'd played Runark a few times, but I know I didn't play Warrior Blade. And Dead Connection was brand new to me until a couple days ago, and I actually fired to see what it was all about. But I actually liked that one. I was actually rather impressed as it's the last one on the list. Figured, okay, it's just one of those things they included because they figured, okay, we got 9, we can't leave it unbalanced. Let's throw 10 in there. And actually, it's not a bad game. So we don't need to do that. So this is their kind of a homage to Double Dragon / like again more Streets of Rage maybe. Final fight with a little bit of a Wild West theme to it. Uh-oh. Shaboom! We're gonna have a Wild West theme, guys, and Ranger Corps with rocket launchers. Just because we can. It worked for Technos, why can't it work for us? Who are you attacking the lions for? For a minute there, you'd think it was Indiana Jones the way we looked, actually. That's a lot of enemies. Somebody lit the dynamite. I only got one of them killed with all that dynamite. Yeah, like, I don't know if they were trying to go for the Indiana Jones look with all the guys facing all the Middle East guys here or what, but it's just like, okay. It's an interesting little concept, but I guess, again, it was just like, it was the early 90s and everything else, so, you know, why not? Arcades were dominated by males in those days. And they pretty much gave them what they liked. They gave them Indiana Jones, they gave them girls wearing lots of less than revealing things, even though they're animated, but, you know, they still... Now, I'm pretty sure they probably could have got a lawsuit from late Lucasfilm because it looks so close to Indiana Jones. But that's still my favorite scene of Raiders of the Lost Ark is that big sword guy comes out and Indy just goes, oh, whatever. Bang. Still my favorite scene of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yeah, I don't know why they're fighting in heels.
Get lost, Will.
All right, we'll continue again. We'll do the first two stages. Oh, now I blow up the dynamite after the fact. I don't need to blow the dynamite up anymore. But again, I hope you guys are finding the content entertaining. If you don't mind hitting the like and subscribe buttons, hey, leave a comment in the too, guys. Like, which game of the compilation is your favorite? Which one should we do first as far as a full playthrough? Let us know in the comments. I did figure out how to continue in Bubble Bobble, but mind you, it's not really continuing. It's just you turn on the second player controller and just keep abusing the controller thing so you can actually get higher up the levels. So we'll probably be able to finally get through that game eventually. Yeah, this one's kind of like Golden Axe meets Indiana Jones, kind of meets everything else. All it's missing is the loot gnomes. And he kind of looks like Crocodile Dundee. He's just got the wrong hair. Oh, he lights himself and he explodes his own dynamite. That's what it is. I'm like, what's exploding on him? It's like, that doesn't make sense. Alright, so we can continue on to the next stage here. I don't ever remember seeing this one in the arcade in our city here. But I know people rant and rave about this game, so it's a lot of people's favorites as far as the arcades go. So we'll definitely do it, give it some love in an upcoming episode of a Monday Night Retro or something. Now we got the wildlife unit mad at us here. Nobody call Pete on us, like it's not our fault the birds are mad. Oh, birds, it looks like, oh, bonus stage. Destroy the aviary to set fire to the birds on fire. Okay. The birds have been freed. Congratulations. Not a lot of points. All that work for not a lot of points. Yeah, well, this game doesn't do what Double Dragon does when there's too many enemies on the screen. It just goes to a ridiculously slow frame rate. It's like the guys at Taito figured out how to put a lot of enemies on the same screen at the same time without it bogging down their engine. We freed the deer and freed the birds so far. That's probably why it didn't come up in Canada here. A little too much violence towards women in it. That's a lot of deer. Run, my friends, run! Let's go back to the indie wannabe. Yeah, we'll definitely do a full playthrough of this one at a date in the very near future. Now we got squirrels? Or the chipmunks? What are those things? Possums? Muskrats? I don't know. Got a pile of sheiks going after us here. And we got some giant rocks to pick up and throw at people. Oh my goodness, look at all the baddies on the screen. Of course, we are working our way through Uncharted 2 now as well, so look for that on the channel starting tomorrow morning. If you guys haven't followed us over on Twitch as well, you can do that. Same name, DadsBackLog over on Twitch TV. Yeah, we'll do this, we'll finish up this stage, and then we'll move on to the next game. Oh, we just dropped the roof down on this guy's. Dropped the entire wine cellar down. Stabby knife. Looks like the boys from Newsies. Or Once Upon a Time in America, maybe? I don't know. Interesting character selections here. Very eclectic. Oops, I just threw my knife. No stabby knife for you guys, but... Somebody's going into the drink. Let's clean house here. Everybody in the pool. Oh yeah, you can't swim, that's right. Not a big fan of us dragging her by her hair there, but I guess she had it coming. Oh, now we got bigger guys. Now we got the Shriners. Yeah, definitely Raiders of the Lost Ark or Indiana Jones was definitely an inspiration to these character selections, and Sala, I'm guessing. Oh, we got an elephant to free here. How do we free our friend here? Uh-oh. Now I got the Splatterhouse wannabe here. I guess we're animal rescuers. We're beating up all the poachers.
Oh no! Please, spare my life, and I'll give you anything you want.
Go away. There you go. All right, continue to the next stage. But in our case, we're going to do a save point and return to the main menu here. That was Rune Arc. That was definitely an interesting one. We'll have to they're definitely going to play through these at a later date. All right, now next up is Warrior Blade, also known as Raztan Sega 3. It's definitely more of a Golden Axe kind of ish game. You'll see as soon as we get into it. You'll see what I mean after that, because it's just like, yeah. It's in the same style and everything else, but it's got that wider screen option here, so it's just like the other Taito game they came out with. Was it Demon Warriors or Dragon Warriors or something? You'll see in a second here. Dragon Ninjas, that's what it was, I think. So you can be Raztan, you can be Hireling Dewey, or Sophia. Not to be confused with Red Sonja, because we don't want to get a copyright lawsuit on our hands from the Conan people. But Raztan, who are we kidding who? It looks exactly like Conan now. Somewhere Milos Forman's lawyers must have been going like, we got to sue them. Yeah, definitely a different departure from Conan from Raztan Sega 2, which I had never played before getting this compilation because I was just so bad at Raztan. But there you go, first level's done already. Welcome to the land of the next adventure. Oh, you get to choose where you want to go next. Let's go to the ship. A little open-ended adventure. Because you're fighting the Lizard Kings. Bill? Oh, we got a summoning crystal. I guess he just heals us? Because he's not really doing anything else. Is he speaking Norwegian? I'm not sure. All right, we're coming back from alive from the dead. Okay. Don't pull a Deadpool and Wolverine here. These guys are like Humpty Dumpty. They just keep putting themselves back together again and again. There we go. I think we broke his spine that time. A spine buster. 2 stages in already. Jeez, that was fast. That was real fast. Yeah, I would definitely say kind of like Golden Axe. But there's no magic spells, so you can't like do power-ups like that, but it was just... How do we get up there? Oh. Gotta climb the ropes there, Neil. Ist ein Engler. Ist ein Berliner, maybe? Maybe it's German? I'm not sure.
Follow this path.
Go, follow this path. She sounds like the sorceress from Masters of the Universe. I'm trying to go. I'm just stuck against the wall here. Now we're going with a smile on our adventure. I think we'll finish up this level as much as we can, and then we'll do a save state and go on to the final game in the collection here. But like I said, this definitely is a great pickup on the Switch. Especially for the retro fan in you that loves playing these games, especially if they're a huge fan of Raztan, Sega, and Bubble Bobble 1 and 2. Oh! Oh boy! He just wrecked the boat. He's like the Kraken. I think we unleashed the Kraken. Yep, we did. All right, so we're gonna save it there. Oops, I want to do that. I want to press A. You think after all this time we would have realized A is backwards on the Nintendo controllers. All right, so back to the main title screen we'll go. And I said we'll give you a quick look at Dead Connection, which is... It's fairly long too, but we'll do a couple of stages on it just so you guys can get a feel for it. First thing that came up to mind when oops, I just hit the wrong button on it. Yeah, but the first thing that came to mind on it was it looks a lot like Dick Tracy. Like almost like they wanted to get the Dick Tracy licensing and everything else, but Disney probably said, no, this game's too violent or something. But we'll get into it in a second because I just hit the wrong button. We got into the wrong spot here. There, now we're on Dead Connection properly. Again, if you guys haven't hit the like and subscribe buttons, please consider doing so as well. It does help us to continue to grow the channel. And again, huge thanks again to PR Hounds and the folks at Taito for letting us play this early and get it into our hands. We can do some more retro gaming this month in December. Of course, once we're off, I guarantee we're going to be doing this. We live streams almost every day when we can. Once school's back in, once we're off for school break here. So expect a lot of this. But yeah, this is like the Godfather meets Dick Tracy almost. I don't think it ever came to Canada, though. Or North America, anyways. Yeah, it's probably what it was. It was probably too violent for Disney's liking. So they changed it up a little bit more. I went with Eddie because he was wearing the yellow shirt. Get around, you have to hit 25 enemies. Okay. You don't have to kill them, you gotta hit them. Well, it looks a lot like Dick Tracy. That's what I was saying anyways. The chandelier just fell down and nobody was underneath it, dang it. Oh, somebody just ran out of their hotel room screaming as we set the whole hotel on fire. Thanks for the hot dog. Still got 3 guys on the level here. Guess that's the hotel manager or the concierge. We've just wrecked this whole entire hotel on him. I didn't realize there was a safe back there. Okay. Alright, round 1 is done. I think I got about 8 or 9 stages in this yesterday when I was playing it off stream, so it's a fairly long one. Now we're in the old junkyard, or the old scrap heap. Exploding shotguns. Yeah, but this reminds me of like something like one of those gangster games that's on the Sega Master System and everything else back in the good old days. Don't think I'm hitting those guys. Alright, there's 2 rounds done. That's definitely an interesting game. Like I said, it was the last one in the collection. I was kind of going, okay, they probably just threw this one in, but this is actually a lot of fun. And I had never heard of this game until it was on this list, so... Okay, so we got 45 to clear through, but we're gonna wrap it up there. I'm gonna do another save and update at play, so I can pick it up from there another day. But I'm probably gonna do full playthroughs of all these anyways at some point very shortly. But again, I want to just go back to the title screen and do some final wrap up here anyways. Again, thanks everybody for watching us play through Taito Milestones 3. Huge thanks again to PR Hounds. They take care of this wonder thing. And again, huge thanks again to Taito for allowing us to review this one early for you guys and gals. Definitely worth the pickup. If you can get the digital copy, great. If you want to get the physical copy, that's great too. But it doesn't come with a lot of other stuff. But the manuals are all included on this, guys and gals. Not the actual printed manuals, but there's manuals and instructions and everything else. So some tips on each and how the games, how everything goes. And I'm gonna have to message the developers and say, hey guys, what about Kadash? The blue door doesn't open for anybody. So we'll have to see what's wrong with that. But maybe I'm just not high enough a level on that one. But yes. Other than that, overall, the collection is definitely worth the pickup. If you can pick it up on sale, even Black Fridays or Boxing Day early sales or whatever, grab it. I enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to do a lot more of it. And so we'll see you guys next time. Till then, kind of starts with you, ladies and gentlemen. So practice off and take care. We'll see you again real soon.